Well, a very good morning to you on, I think it's the 29th of June 2021, and I'm just wondering where you might like to go. You know, somewhere a little bit different perhaps. You know, it's getting very difficult. I've been to so many places, I don't know where to go now for a change. Well, that's an Avanti going to London Euston. So there's a train coming in at 10:17 which is going to London Euston, and I've got a ticket. I thought you might like to go to Berkhamsted. So we'll hop on that train. I think it'll be an 8-coacher, and see what we can find at Berkhamsted. Maybe the car train if it runs. The water train is definitely running, or it was when I left home. Okay, so come and join me and we'll see what happens. So here we are now on the train. It's a 12-coacher and we've just left Wolverton, and immediately after about 2 minutes came to a standstill for about 1.5 2 minutes, and now we're on the road again. So we're coming in very shortly to Milton Keynes Central. We're going into a different platform as well. Now, why is that, I wonder? I think we're going into platform 2 instead of platform 1. Oh, we've gone back again now. Well, no we haven't, no. No, it's platform 2. Oh, there's a train stuck there in platform 1. What's going on, Harry? Nobody about at all, is there? It's terrible. You'd think it'd be picking up a little bit by now, but it's not. Only until you get to like London or Birmingham, then you notice there's many more people about. If you've never been with me down this part of England, this is Bletchley. We're coming into a very good station for train spotting. Always got a heated waiting room.
Bletchley. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yes, heated waiting room. I haven't been since COVID, so I don't know whether the cafe's still in operation. We've got a train over there, GBRF. That'll be come down this way and it will go back via Bedford.
Bletchley. Any passengers for local stations towards Bedford, please change here over to platform 5 or platform 6.
Cement train, that is. Well, it says it on it, look. C-Max cement. Come here quite a lot in the summer months, but I haven't been out for 2 or 3 weeks due to the boiling hot weather. Nearly done me in, it did. So this is my once a weekly, this one maybe. If I get the chance I'll come out again Thursday. Today is Tuesday. Okay. While we're travelling along enjoying the scenery, I was looking at real-time trains last night, and this particular train does, I think it's 90 miles an hour limit from Rugby down to Berkhamsted, and from then on into London it does 100 miles an hour. So that's interesting, isn't it? I wonder why that is. Maybe the track has been upgraded for faster working. And now coming into Leighton Buzzard, passing another 350 going in the opposite direction. Now, how did I know that? Because I have not got a magic telephone where I can just look up and see what's running. I saw that as we came round the curve out of the tunnel just north of the station. Well, I saw the headlights on it. So this is Leighton Buzzard. I came train spotting here in 1947 when I was 10 years old and absolutely loved it. It was magic. Wow, what a stroke of luck. I've just got off of my train and in less than 1 minute I get that, and I didn't even know it was running. There you go. Life's full of surprises, isn't it? Welcome to Berkhamsted. This is something else I didn't expect. Right, I think it's cup of tea time now. It's been a long time since I've been in this little cafe for a cup of tea. Must be, what, 3 years?
Almost.
Yeah. And I've walked in here and someone wishes to be known. He's at Euston, works at London Euston and watches Smile Video Trains. How about that then?
A pleasure
Very
to meet
good.
you at last. Sir.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Hey, by gum, we're doing very well so far. I could go home now, quite happy. But I'm not going to. I won't spoil it for you. Well, this is the Southern service that comes from Clapham Junction. Used to come from Croydon. Now it's Clapham Junction to Milton Keynes. Goes round that curve and straight into a tunnel. Incidentally, here as well, you've got a canal. You go out of the station, just across the road there's a canal of interest, and right outside the station is a medieval castle ruins or remains. Sorry, got the camera a little bit low there, hadn't I? Never mind, you can't win them all, can you? Look at that, one each way again. If you can't beat them, join them. These trains, they're not on my list at all. That's 3 this morning that I haven't got down. I don't know, but it's nice, isn't it? You enjoying it? Good. Here's the water train. Now, I know I've said this many times before, but there are new subscribers who don't know. The water train comes from France under the Channel Tunnel to Dollens Moor, and there it has a rest. It then makes the journey early this morning up to Wembley, and then from Wembley it goes to Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal, which is next to Rugby. And there it's unloaded. It's full of bottled water, and the bottled water is distributed by motor vehicles to local supermarkets. Amen. And women. Just to get away from trains for a minute, I love flowers. I've always had a yearning for flowers ever since I was about 8 years old. And I was on my way home from school picking flowers for my mum, and a kid pushed me and my hand slid along a lump of broken glass, and I had 7 stitches, and I've still got the scar. What was it, 78 odd years later. But I love flowers. But what marvels me is, if you was to put a seed in that gap, it wouldn't grow. And yet a bird can drop a seed or something like that. It blows into the crack and it grows and throws out lovely blooms. Nature's wonderful, isn't it? What's that doing down here, I wonder? I'm sure I don't know, said the great bell of Bow. Oh dear, we're good. I'm so glad that I came out today. Are you? Glad you came along with me, are you? I sincerely hope so. And this is another Southern service going up to Milton Keynes. I haven't seen the other one come back unless I went to sleep. I do love them trains, I say that every time. Lovely and comfortable and good journey in them. There you are, that's the conductor of the Southern service, the best trains on the market. He's not looking.
The paint job needs a bit of help.
Yeah, I love these trains, I really do. From Milton Keynes to Clapham Junction, it's lovely.
Yeah,
yeah.
It would be nice if we stopped a bit less.
Yes. But what we want is the passengers back. I don't know who's paying for all this, do you?
It's us, to be honest. It's the taxpayers at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, I'm not a taxpayer, I'm retired. Yeah. Okay. Cheers a lot, mate. Nice to talk.
Have a good one.
And thank you. Isn't it lovely, eh? Lovely, nice and friendly, beautiful. Driver never put his window down, I don't know why. Perhaps he thinks I'm ugly. He'll be away now. That's it. Toot toot. There you go, I just mentioned I hadn't seen the Southern service come back, but here it is. It just shows how watchful you've got to be. I thought I'll have a walk up towards the end of the platform, which I did. And I stood here looking at that notice, and that freight came up behind me, and I never filmed it. Oh well, that's the tail end then. See it running right round the curve down there? Well, that's a viaduct. And that's where you can look down at the canal and the castle. I was actually waiting for an Avanti to come towards me, and that crept up from behind. They're out of timing now, these freight trains. They're not coming at the time, so I've got written on my little scrap of paper. Another passenger train coming in. There's no shortage of trains here at all. Another 12 coacher. Well, we're not doing too bad, are we? We've been here 2.5 hours now, and I could have videoed probably 20 passenger trains, but I don't think you'd like that, would you? No, you like the freight, don't you? Yeah, so we'll be getting on a train shortly and going back towards Wolverton. I shall soon want a tiddle and get that on the train, so that'll be okay. There's a train coming up that will take me as far as Milton Keynes. In fact, two, one to Milton Keynes, one to Tring, and then another one to Milton Keynes, and that'll be followed probably by another freight and a train to Northampton or Birmingham, which will stop at Wolverton. Lovely. Something fascinates me about the postal train. Not long ago they were chucking all them off and putting everything on lorries till they found out it didn't work and they had the trains back. That's the post office for you. Alright, this is our train. This is going to take us back to Wolverton. Well, as you can see, the train is virtually empty and it's 12 coaches. I'd just like to say thank you to London North Western. nice clean toilet, good soap, good water and a good hand dryer. Thank you very much. This is Bletchley, where they're revamping the viaduct, and before very long there should be a platform up there for the Bletchley, Bedford, Oxford link. There's the Viva Rail, that's Marston Vale, the Marston Vale line, which I'm sure if you're accustomed to watching my videos you've seen all this before. However, I would like to say that I've enjoyed today and having you with me. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and I thank you very much indeed for coming along. Happy days, see you again soon. Bonus! And here is your really final bonus shot.